Welcome back to CCRPG. We return once again to the crew in the midst of battle. This time, it is a mock battle. Above the surface of the floating platforms of E2703, we have a free-floating security platform, armed to the teeth with support buildings, launching interceptor hangar bays, and turrets. This is one of the web of security systems set up to defend E2705 and to test the abilities of that security. This is what the team was tasked to attack. They will be using dummy rounds and simulated systems so that they don't actually destroy any of the things here as they sweep over the area and try to take control of the platform in this mock battle, with the intent on trying to see if there are any holes in the security that they can report back to their employers for more points. As we left off at the end of round 1 of the combat, the party had moved in, taken a lot of scuffs and hits, but, gave back a bit as well. They need to secure 3 control zones out of 4 before the end of the 6th round in order to successfully take the platform. Coming back at the beginning of round 2, who wants to activate first?
It may not.
Go ahead, Chuck.
It may not be a bad idea to see if I can take out this turret before it attacks us, because it seems like they do big damage. But
do with that.
What were you going to say, Todd?
I had a question, but I'll ask during my turn. Go for it.
Okay. Yeah.
Everyone on board for Chimera up first? Okay, here we go. Chimera active.
I like how you didn't actually wait for people to respond.
It's fine.
Okay. I'm going.
I don't know. Sorry. Did Ryan want to go?
That's fine. It's probably best for one of the cannons to go down. Hopefully it'll go down.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. Like, I did 9 damage already, and it seems like they have between, I'm guessing, 10 and 20 health, so I might be able to take it out with drill.
23 or whatever fucking crazy amount Orion did seemed to take one down. So.
I mean, 23 is the upper limit, but I feel like 20 is probably reasonable.
just do a blast as strong as Orion, and then you'll be fine.
Oh, yeah, that's all it is.
Well, I can't help you with that. If you're taking your turn, I'll use my reaction to issue a command, and I'll say, Chimera, take out that flak cannon.
Wait, are you actually taking your turn?
No, this is my reaction. I can also use a reaction to issue a command.
Oh, cool.
When another player starts their turn.
He's getting better at this leadership stuff.
Yeah.
It's a good skill to have for a leader.
So you get a leadership die.
Now remember, you can use it to either grant yourself accuracy or increase the damage if you hit.
Okay.
Yeah, up to you.
Well, I can do that after the roll, correct? Or is it?
You would have to decide before you roll if you want accuracy.
Yeah.
I'm already going to get accuracy for the first attack of the round.
Then there's no point using. Yeah. Well, you can get 2 accuracy. It'll just be the higher of the 2 dice rolls.
Yeah, but I'd rather do big damage because it'll be greater chance of, like, if I roll really badly, that leadership die would be good to have.
Damage.
You get me. I'm going to pull out my drill and then pantomime drilling the turret with it, I guess.
All right,
menacingly.
Go ahead and target that flak cannon and drill away.
The guy in the cannon just side eyes it. It's like, turns off. I don't want to mess with it.
18.
An 18 will hit. It'd be scarier if it didn't. And none of those activated the thingy, right?
What's the thingy?
This weapon's overkill tag does an extra blank damage each time it activates. This can activate indefinitely. But yeah, you didn't roll any ones.
Correct.
So,
and I think the macro will actually show me if that activated, which is really nice.
What's that 1d6 energy damage on the bottom there?
does energy damage.
Oh, it just does that base.
Yeah.
Okay, cool beans. All right, so what's the total on that?
15.
15 armor piercing.
Did you want to add in the...
I mean, I guess it gets exhausted if I kill it anyway, right?
No, it doesn't.
I mean, if the leadership dies to attack the turret and the turret's dead, then it's... Even if I don't use
you
it...
You could choose to give it back to Astro so he hasn't spent it, if you want, as well.
Yeah.
Here, I think... So, 15 plus 8 from the last round, that's 23 already. So, I think I killed it.
You tell me right now if you want to use it or not.
Can I point out things you might be missing, Chuck?
Yes, please.
It has resistance, I think, doesn't it?
Actually, it only has resistance to attacks beyond range 3 from itself.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
I'm in melee
You're
range.
good then.
Yeah,
I'm going to hold on
attacks.
to it, and hopefully Todd, Astro will get back his leadership die.
You're just going to send him back the dice?
Yeah.
You're going to say, I don't need this, and then destroy it?
I don't need your help.
Okay.
I will
I'm
also
an adult.
say... you can also... you're allowed... I think you're allowed, even though it would be dead, you're allowed to hold on to it. And in this case, you can also use it. Inspiring Presence just says, allies that have your leadership dice can expend them to reduce damage when taking damage or deal bonus damage when they hit with an attack. It doesn't say anything about, like, it has to follow who I told you to attack.
So, Chimera, you could choose to hold on to the dice if you want to use it defensively.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll hold on to it then, but I'm not going to use it for this damage roll.
Cool.
Because I still have 4 leadership dice to work with. So.
Chimera, you destroy the flak cannon. And by destroy, I mean you turn off the flak cannon as it powers down and droops a little bit.
Okay. I think that's all I can do because the drill is a full action, and I have no reason to move right now.
All right, sounds good.
That's
Chimera, just taking a cannon off the field.
I did it.
All right, then I will have to activate the northeast cannon. Boop. Northeast cannon, just watch the other cannon go down. And is going to launch a nice, fun little explosive right in between KESTRAL and CHIMERA.
You know, if it moves a little to the right, it could get one of the interceptors too.
It has decided not to do this thing that you said.
Bad decision. Okay.
All right, here we go. Bombard cannon away. Oh, double miss. Only a 7 versus Chimera and a 12 versus KESTRAL.
Because it missed, I can use my reaction to move 2 spaces.
Very nice.
Cool.
This does not provoke ops or anything.
You will, unfortunately, both still take 3 explosive damage from the cluster seeker bombs.
How does
Do I if it misses and I move out of its range?
Yes.
Damn.
How does your dice work again, Todd? Is it just...
It's a reaction to the attack, so the attack's effects need to go off first.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to spend the Blade Master dice to get to hopefully get resistance. I have to roll a d6 and 5 or 6 to get resistance.
You want resistance from this 3 explosive damage?
Oh, yeah, I do
It'll
have
make
armor.
it 2 explosive damage?
And I have armor, so really I'm
you have
already getting
armor,
1.
so you're really only taking 1 that you can't reduce.
That's a lot of damage, though.
Go, just take your 1 explosive damage, Chimera.
I'll take it.
So you're down to 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then...
And I lose 3?
Yeah, it'll be 3 for KESTRAL. And then now this one is going to deploy one of those flash drones next to Chimera. All right, it's back to your side.
How you feeling, Orion? Do you want to go? Or
Doesn't matter
I can
to
go.
me. As long as one of us does not end up within 3 spaces of the other.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, you need to flip those zones before the 6th round.
This is true.
I'm aware, but I can't actually reach the frickin' zone in this round.
Hey, getting enemies out of the zone helps just as much.
I am fully aware.
Do you want help getting there? Because I could move you.
You know what? Let me go.
Okay.
I have a question, Bob. This thing, is this like a platform? This
It is.
white...
It's just a platform that's one up.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
so the flak cannon was on a platform. The 2 interceptors are floating just above that platform. But you have full vision on them, so no issue there.
Okay. Let me check one thing really quick, because it's been a while since I've tried to use this. I want to check on the wording here. Where are you?
Looking for anything specific?
I found it. Okay. So this thing right here, it looks like something that is destructible, like on this tile that's right between
Yeah, it is a small support building that is next to them.
All right, so I am going to start this turn off by using a quick action to fire a jackhammer round at this building. They have the system, so if you have a cannon, as a quick action, you can fire a jackhammer round from an underslung launcher, automatically dealing 10 AP kinetic damage to a size 1 section of something, which this thing qualifies. Any characters adjacent to your target are knocked back from it by 2 spaces and take 2 kinetic damage. So I basically want to blow this guy.
Sorry, where is the jackhammer round? I wanted to see it.
It's under Siege Specialist. It's the first talent.
Oh, cool beans. Okay.
It's been a while since I've used it.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to fire it and basically simulate destroying this. And it says are knocked back from it 2 spaces. So I guess it gets to decide.
There's only one that's directly adjacent to it is going to get pushed away and then take 2 damage.
Right. And it's going to take 2 damage. I'm going to follow up with a skirmish and fire at it with, let's see, that's 10. Am I within 10? Yep, I'm going to follow up with the assault rifle. 9 probably misses, but still reliable too at the interceptor. I probably should have targeted it, but I can re-roll that if you want, but probably not.
Hold on one moment. I'm trying to find a thing. Okay, interesting. Okay, sorry. So you attack that one with the assault rifle, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Its evasion is well above that.
Yep.
All right, so reliable 2. Gotcha.
All right, so I am then going to move 3. Then I am going to...
in response to your movement,
okay,
is going to use rapid response and is going to move back into the zone.
Cool. All right, so it's taken 4 damage. I'm basically trying to figure out their health at this point. It's taken 4 damage, so I'm going to overcharge.
Okay.
Is there. All right, so that is 1 heat. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And I'm going to fire at it with the assault rifle one more time.
Yeah, absolutely.
21.
A 21 would hit, but is going to trigger its barrel roll to only take 2 damage instead.
Cool.
Which one was that just did the barrel roll?
The one directly across from Orion.
Okay.
Yeah. That is it. All right, so I can tell you that they have at least 6 health, probably somewhere between 6 and 10, I guess, but maybe not. That is all I've got, and I will add 1 more heat into our counter. But that is my turn.
What's the 1 more heat from? The overcharge?
Yep.
All right, cool beans.
So it puts me at 4 out of 10.
All right, I'm going to activate the last flak cannon. Let's see. Orion, you're good, buddy. Comet, you're still within 2 of the drone.
Mm-hmm.
So the drone is anyone within area 2 it has accuracy against. So it's going to drop a bomb on top of you.
The drone set us up the bomb.
They did. They get 1 accuracy on this. There'll be a 17 versus your evasion.
Yep, sure hits.
Now, it won't get cluster munitions because there's only 1 of you in the zone that it targeted, but you also get the cluster seeker bombs. So it will be 10 total.
10 total will structure me.
So here's a question, Bob. Doesn't that destroy the drone after 2 bombard hits?
He doesn't drop it on the drone.
Okay.
He shoots it past Comet.
Okay.
To he knows how to line up an area. This isn't his first day on the job.
I figure it got hit by the first flak cannon, considering where I was, but I was curious.
This is the new one, remember.
Oh, yeah.
One disappeared because the earlier flak cannon left, and then a new drone was deployed.
Gotcha.
So, do you get structured by that comment?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Let me do that. Okay, so I took structure, roll d6 to see what happens. Glancing blow. Okay,
nice,
not
just
bad.
impaired.
So I'm impaired until the end of my next turn.
Looks nice.
Impaired means +1 difficulty on all attack saves, skill checks. All right, cool.
Where is that symbol? Impaired. There we go. There's a little symbol for it. And then it's back to your side, COMET or KESTRAL.
I will go. Let me make a few notes here in our combat log. And this one structure. So I had a question. Can I use invade on the drones?
I don't see why not. They're targetable by basically everything else. Yeah, they have any defense.
Okay. Although I'm not sure I'm going to do that right now, but I was just curious. All right, so I'm pinging this interceptor that's in the zone near the south. Is he the one
that's
that
the one that got
barrel
attacked
roll?
by Orion.
Okay, and he used his reaction to barrel roll.
That's
so
correct.
I'm going to invade him.
Okay.
And if it's successful, I will use which one was I going to use? I was going to use Banish. Let's roll it first and see if this succeeds. So this will be with difficulty, since I'm impaired. Oh, it already selects that for me. How nice. 11.
11 will hit.
All right, cool. So yeah, first of all, he takes 2 heat, standard, and then until the end of your target's next turn, they take 2 heat for every space they voluntarily move, up to a maximum of 6 heat.
End of your target's next turn. Cool beans.
I did sort of mess up because I was going to think I wanted to lock onto him first and then hack, and then use my hacker talent to try to push him or force him to take more heat, but that's okay.
Voluntarily moved anyways, so it doesn't change anything.
Yeah, that's true. He could just voluntarily move somewhere else within the space. It's probably what he'd do. Okay, and the other thing I'm gonna do is put lock on. Let's see what we have left. I'm gonna lock on the northeast flak cannon.
Are you within range for your sensors?
I might probably actually not in range. He's far.
27.
Yeah, I'm not in range. So I am. Oh, I'm not in range of that flak cannon either.
They're pretty far away.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. I'll just put lock on. Which interceptors have moved already?
Only the one you invaded.
Okay. I'm going to put lock on. So I'm not going to move right now. So that will give me an extra lock on at the end of my turn. So I'm basically going to lock on the 2 interceptors that are by Chimera and KESTRAL.
So you're going to send some lock-ons over across the field for them.
Yeah.
You got it.
Let me make sure I'm actually in range of that last one. Yeah, I am. Also, I am going to ask, do I get my talent? I think I get to know their like HP and stuff. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. I don't know what made me think that. Maybe
I think that's your big thing.
it's
your
my
big area thing
Yeah.
tells you what things are in it.
Okay, that's fine. I go invisible.
All right.
No, you don't, because you're within.
You're next to a
2
flash
of
drone.
the drone.
You cannot go invisible.
That's right.
So
that's
I'd recommend you move.
That's why I was okay. Then I'm not going to lock on the north interceptor.
The northernest one will not be locked on. Instead, you're going to get out of this flare drone's space.
Yeah.
I was going to remind you.
Yeah. Whoops. So
let's try not to be within burst 2 of each other, please.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to move it. I'm having all sorts of problems today on my computer.
We know.
All right. Yeah. I will. Can't reach that, but I can. Can I go over this building here? That's
you kind of have to float over top of it, but you can make waypoints to get there. Just click on points on your way there to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
4 and then 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of get onto the platform. I circle around the big building in front, and I try to take a little cover behind something.
Yeah, there's a size 1 thing to your east and a size 3 thing to your northwest. You're behind 2 covers.
All right. Then that will be all.
All right, sounds good. The one.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm done. I'm
the
good.
the one you did that thing to is going to activate.
Okay.
Boop. Oh, its barrel roll doesn't recharge. That's so unfortunate for him. It's funny that when I activate him, though, it automatically rolls my recharge for me. So that's nice. That's thoughtful of it.
Yeah.
It is going to just target Orion, and it's going to unleash its launchers. Ooh, 22 versus E-Defense.
Nice. I think that exactly structures me.
So that'll be 6 down to 5 for the.
Yep, that exactly
explosive.
structures me.
Wow, y'all are getting it this combat.
Yeah, well, I mean, when they deal 6, 7, 8, 13 damage.
Uh-huh.
All right, so... 0, 23... All right, so... Stats, and we're gonna say glancing blow.
Nice, just some impaired.
All right.
And Comet, you took your turn, so your impaired should be gone now, right?
Yes.
Cool.
All right.
All right, that is all that he is doing. So, Kestrel, I suppose?
Oh. Yeah. Trying to think of the order I want to do this in, but... Yeah. The guy I have targeted currently is the guy I shot the most, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, and he has lock on him at the moment?
He does.
And I can use it as damage if I hit.
I think that's only the leadership die.
Yeah.
Oh, right. And I don't get leadership die.
Not unless you ask Todd very nicely.
I forgot to give you an order.
Yeah,
and I already used my reaction this round.
Nah, it's cool. Well, you're not limited to one reaction. It's each individual reaction.
Yeah, but it would be the same thing. So we already did the same reaction this round.
Yeah. Oh, and your turn doesn't reset it. Right. That's D&D rules. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll try to shoot it. No, I won't. All right, I'm going to move away from it. So I'm going to move out of its range. Does it try to shoot me at all or anything?
Let me see. It does have threat 1. So as you start a movement adjacent to it, it can shoot at you.
As a reaction?
As a reaction. That is correct.
Okay, I have a little thing that the first reaction attack against me is an automatic miss.
All right, so Futu, a bunch of missiles fly out from it and automatically miss you.
And if I am thinking of this correctly, I was missed by an attack, therefore I can move 2?
As long as your thing says so.
Yeah, and if I'm missed by an attack, I get to move 2. So that gets me 2 extra movement, and I'll use the remaining 8. Move there.
Let's see.
Being close to the flat cannon doesn't put it in danger close or anything, right? It just tries to aim away from me.
That is correct. You have seen it shoot straight up, basically, to explode next to Chimera. So it will shoot things that are adjacent. It just
there is a building of what I assume some importance in between it, though. And I am a small mech. Would I be able to position myself in on the building in between the flat cannon?
You could be essentially on top of the building, yes.
All right, well I'll boost then for the extra movement and move there to do that. And then I'm just going to shoot my 2 pistol shots on this flat cannon.
I will say, just so you know, your acrobatics being a reaction means you can only do that once per round. Anytime an attack
I'm
misses
boosting
you.
anyway, so it doesn't make a difference, I guess. But yeah.
The flying two spaces
that's
in
right.
any direction, absolutely, you can do it the way you did it. It's just you won't be able to do it later in the round.
For the life of me, I cannot shake I'm on my turn, so my reactions reset.
Right.
Because it's so ingrained into D&D. But yeah, I'll try to remember that. Yeah, it shouldn't make a difference now, though, so I'll shoot my 2 shots on the flat cannon.
Yeah,
I gotta
flat
target
cannon.
it.
And you're right up on it, so you're past its siege armor.
Okay, that macro did not work, so I'm just gonna hit the buttons. First shot is accurate in a turn.
19 will hit, and then 20 will hit.
Damn. Okay. So 6 damage total.
3 and 3 for 6.
Someday I'm going to get a natural 20, and this talent that I picked up will actually trigger.
Those are two for sidearms. Those are 2 strong hits.
Yeah,
so.
those are best I can hope for. So, gunslinger dice goes up by 2, and I'm done.
Nice. Okay, time for some interceptors to do some things. What the lock-on just stays on it forever until it's used, right?
Right.
Until it's used or the mech actively clears it.
Okay, cool beans.
Can the mech clear it?
Stabilizing,
you can
right?
stabilize and remove it, so I assume some mechs do have passives that can, or maybe actively remove it.
They can take a stabilize action.
Yeah.
The interceptor up by you, Chimera, the southern one that has the lock-on on it, is going to target you with some missile launchers.
Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
You say it so cheerfully.
10 versus E-Defense for 6 explosive damage.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can deflect some of that damage using a Blade Master dice.
Don't you still have the leadership? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter.
What does the leadership dice do again? I forgot.
Roll a 1d6, reduce the damage by that amount.
I'll save it for next time. I rolled a 5, so I'll take 3. Oh shoot! Order of events is resistance, then
it is armor comes off first, and then the resistance happens.
So 6 goes down to 4, and then resistance takes it down to 2.
6 goes down to 4, and then 4 goes down to 2. Exactly.
Okay, cool. So I'll take 2 damage, which is fine by me.
All right, 2 damage for Chimera. Are you down to 12 then?
Correct.
Okay. Nice. Then it is going to lock onto you. Boop.
Yeah, come at me, bro. I got like 3 mechs in my control zone.
And then that northern one is going to activate, and it's going to fire on you. It is going to spend the lock-on. Uh, 13 versus E-Defense for another 6 explosive damage.
Okay, now I'm going to use the leadership die.
All right, roll a d6 and subtract the damage. Nice,
0
you
damage.
Invalidate it. You roll a 6, and
You're
thanks.
so inspired by Astro's rousing speech.
Thanks to Astro, you take no damage from this.
That's what you want to call it, sure.
Wait, your speech was get 'em, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was rousing.
That works for Chimera.
I'll take it.
He used his dramatic voice.
And then this one is going to lock on to you. And then this interceptor down at the bottom here. It is going to move. And then it is going to lock on to Orion. And then fire at Orion. 10 versus E-defense for 6 explosive damage.
Man, it hit exactly. What a jerk.
Wow.
All right, I take 5.
All right. That is the cleanup of the rest of the enemies. So we will be moving into round 3.
Boy.
At the beginning of round 3, the alarm that has been going off from the platform being attacked has now been going on long enough that reinforcements arrive.
We really need to reduce these numbers.
As 2 mechs appear in the enemy ingress areas that show up as repellers.
Fun.
All right, they acted last. You're up first. At the beginning of this round, 2 new, rather buff and well-equipped looking mechs arrive.
I get it. They work out.
They do.
Doesn't need to show off, though.
Oh my goodness. I completely forgot this core bonus I took when we last leveled up. Lesson of the Held Image. Once a round as a reaction at the start of any allied character's turn, you may take a lock-on action against any character within line of sight or sensors. Totally have not been using that at all.
I mean, you
keep
remember
that
now
one
at
in
least.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is helpful. All right. Anyone want to go first? If not, I figure I could put some lock-ons on people, give someone a leadership die.
Good deal.
Go ahead, I guess.
Yeah, go for it. I'm good.
All right. Okay, yeah, let me just think what I want to do exactly. I think here's what I'm going to do. So, I am going to lock on this new repeller that came up.
Totally.
Next, I am going to invade it. And I'm going to use the lock on. So let's roll that up. That's my character sheet on my mech sheet.
All right.
I rolled
17 will beat its E-defense.
Okay, great. Oh, and I'm going to jam it. So I'm using the whatchamacallit, eject power cores. So your target becomes jammed until the end of their next turn. Characters adjacent, there's no one adjacent. So that's the thing, I can only use once per scene on each character.
But
so
it is
I can't
an
jam him
incredibly
again.
good CC. So
It really is. It really is. All right, and
who'd you use it on? Did I miss?
the southern repeller.
The southern repeller. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Can't make action. It can't make attacks other than improvise, grapple, and ram. It can't take reactions, and it can't talk over comms.
Next, I'm gonna tell Orion, clear out the rest of the interceptors, and you're gonna have another leadership.
Nice.
I'm not gonna move. So that will give me one more lock on.
Mm-hmm.
I'll lock on the southern interceptor in the zone.
Yep, absolutely.
and actually, I do get to get some information. It's my Panopticon spotter talent. If I do the free lock on tech action like I did, I learn the target's armor, speed, evasion, e-defense. I'm just interested, what's its evasion, e-defense, and current?
The Interceptor, evasion is 15.
Yeah. Okay.
E-defense is 8. Speed is 6. HP is 12.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
And I'll go invisible.
Absolutely. I like that there's an invisible and an intangible.
I'm still tangible. I'm just invisible.
All right. Anything else? COMET.
That is it for me.
All right.
Oh, I'm sorry. One thing I forgot is since I used the lock on the repeller and I hacked him, he now either takes 2 heat or be pushed 3 squares in a direction of my choice.
He'll take 2 heat.
All right. That's on top of
how
the 2
long
heat
does
he
the jammed
takes.
last for?
It lasts until the end of his turn, I believe. Let me just double check. Yeah.
Until the end of their next turn? Until the end of their next turn. Cool. Okay.
Right.
Thank you. All right. We're going to pop over to the other side now. All right. I want to activate the Northern Repeller. This will be his first activation this round. They have... Where's your speed, buddy? That's some pretty good speed. Like that speed. Awesome. Okay, here's what's going to happen. First, it is going to... boost. These things have giant, like, jet plane boosters on the back of them and are carrying these huge, heavy lance guns. It is going to move 8 towards the only zone that was in danger of flipping this round. And it is now going to charge. It moves its space equal to its speed in a straight line, ignoring reactions and engagement, and then making a ram cannon attack. So it's going to charge right into you, the Tweety Bird for Steve here.
Can he do it from around the wall that way, like straight line? I guess he's above it.
You're both above. Remember, you're on top of a building.
Yeah, that's fair.
So he's going to charge at you and ram cannon.
Okie dokie.
That'll be an 18 versus evasion.
Yeah, that hits 5 damage. I'm going to, because I haven't used the reaction this round, so I can shoot him, as I understand it.
Yes, that is correct.
So, because I'm hit with attack, I'll just do that now.
So that was using 1 charge.
Where's my gun? Target him first. I miss reliable 1.
All right, so he will take 1. Bam. He does not seem to have armor. So
that's good.
That 1 still gets through.
And I'm 9 out of 17 now.
All right. And then he's going to immediately follow up that ability. Oh, he won't, actually, because he can't. Shit. Yeah, he's just gonna charge right into you, get right on top of you, and as he has you locked up with his ram cannon that he like uses a lance to kind of like charge into you, he's going to lock his systems onto you, giving you lock on. That is his turn. Back to your side.
Probably me, I think.
Yeah, go ahead. I was going to say it's either you or me.
Or me.
All right.
Well, Chimera isn't gone yet. Can you do anything really impactful, Chimera?
I mean, I was going to make an attempt to take out 2 mechs in my space, but, well, they've already acted, so it's not like I needed to go immediately.
My flak hasn't acted yet, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that might be good for you to go then.
All right.
I'm going to use my issue command reaction, and I'll say, KESTRAL, take out that flak cannon. Give you a leadership die.
Okay, we'll see if that is helpful. I am going to use my Sun Crown. Expend a charge, create a burst 3, flash of light. All hostile creatures within the affected area that have line of sight, both of them I assume, must succeed on an agility save or become jammed, and a system saved or become impaired.
Okay, agility and systems all around. Flak cannon. Let's do agility.
How do I, post this? That's not.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever.
Just says
agility?
Stun crown.
Okay, so I think the agility pulled off for the flak cannon.
Nah, it's
and then a
unfortunate.
system save.
And the systems, yep.
It fails that one.
So it's impaired.
Okay, so cannon gets impaired. Cool. And now the repeller has to make an agility save.
Yep.
Succeeds.
Man.
And a system save succeeds.
Wow. Okay. Well,
they just rolled well.
They rolled really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
bad luck continues.
Man, I don't know if I can even kill this in a turn. I was kind of banking on that, so if I don't get anything for him being impaired, he just has a difficulty on attack. Is that right?
I believe so. I have it pulled up here. Impaired says +1 difficulty on attack, save, and skill checks.
It's risky. I'd have to hit everything, and my rolls have not been good. I am going to...
It stands there ominously.
So I'm invisible on my turn at all times. It rarely comes up, but I'm just pointing that out right now.
Okay.
Because I'm invisible on my turn, I'd be able to hide, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I'm going to hide and then move further, down off of the building I'm on or whatever it is, down, and then try to get as much as I can in between the cannon and the building there.
Okay.
And then invisibility comes off on my turn, but I should be hidden, so.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, you can. So you're using the building and its bulk as cover.
Yeah. That's the idea.
Okay. I will need you to roll a hide.
Is that just an agility, or is that an actual? Is that a check?
Maybe I'm not thinking about this correctly. I think maybe you just become hidden.
Yeah,
yes,
I think
they have to roll to search for you, is what it is. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
cool
sorry. I was hoping rolls would be better on that one.
No worries.
Back to other team then.
Yeah, for me. Yeah.
All right. The flak cannon that you just hid next to, KESTRAL, is going to activate. And it is impaired, which does make its prospect of attacking worse. I think it's going to fire at Chimera, especially because there's a one of those little targeting robots next to Chimera.
Especially?
Yeah, because it gets bonuses from that targeting robot.
Oh, yeah.
It gets accuracy from the robot being next to you.
I was thinking the robot's going to get hit by the explosion, but yeah, that's true.
Now he's firing beyond you.
Why don't they ever hit their own
Why
robots?
would they hit their friends?
Because it helps us.
Well, take that up with them. A 13 will hit.
I want them to.
And with cluster-seeking bombs, it means it's a 7 and a 3.
Okay. I was hoping to save this other dice, but yeah, I'm gonna spend my other Blade Master dice to get some resistance.
Okay. Try to bring that down to so you'll take 10 down to 8, and then you're trying to take this down to 4 with resistance.
Correct.
Okay. Let's roll it up.
Nope.
No.
It was a
so
2.
it will be 8 explosive damage then.
Correct. That'll take me down to 4 health, I believe.
That looks right.
Not looking too hot.
That is what it can do this turn. Back to your side, Chimera or Orion.
Mind if I go, Chuck?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. All right. So the bottom interceptor here hasn't recharged its roll, right?
It has not.
Okay. All right. So we are going to Barrage. And I pulled up Dyne's sheet, not the Prometheus. That will not help me in this situation.
If you just
Well, it depends.
double-click
Are you getting out of your mech?
if you just double-click your token on the field, it'll bring up the Prometheus's sheet.
I was looking something up, and I'm just like, wait, this is the wrong sheet.
That's handy.
I keep doing that.
The way I do the mechs at all is I'm just double-clicking my tokens on the field to get their sheets. That's how I'm looking at your stuff,
Same.
too.
I close mine almost every time I reopen it.
I have to, with all these fucking NPCs.
Yeah.
Actually, my character sheet's the one I leave open.
All right, so we are going to shoot it first with the prototype weapon, and 13.
13 defo hits.
So
you use the lock on for it?
I did.
Okay.
Okay, so by my math, it has taken 6, and now it has taken 4. It now has taken 10 out of 12. So I'm going to follow up with the assault rifle for the guaranteed 2.
Okay. Yeah, you don't even have to. You don't even have to roll. Obviously, you did, but you didn't have to. That does bring it down to 0. Absolutely.
As part of firing my prototype weapon, since it's a cannon, I kind of jump forward 1 space. Due to siege specialist, rank 2.
Absolutely.
So I will move 3, finally entering the zone.
Nice.
And then I'm going to.
If only you had started your turn there.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
well, you would have needed to take one guy out anyway. So
yeah. All right. Then I am going to overcharge for 1 heat. Perfect. All right. Well, 1 heat puts me in the danger zone. The zone that I am very familiar with. And
we're in 2 zones now.
Now we're going to follow up on the other interceptor and fire on it with the prototype weapon. And I crit.
Nice.
And
you also have a leadership die if you want to add on to that damage.
I will also. The first ranged attack that I make in the danger zone during the turn, I add an additional 1d6 bonus energy damage on hit.
Ooh.
You'll be re-rolling a lot of dice here in a second.
Yeah, because it's a crit. It's roll. I'm just gonna roll 4d6. Take the highest 2. That makes sense, right? Do I roll the leadership die damage twice?
I don't
It's
know.
dice
if
on
you
an
do.
attack, right?
I think you add that on the end. I don't.
Yeah,
That's
I
not
think
part
we
of the,
looked
it's not
this
part of
up,
the
and when
weapon's
you-
damage, right?
I think it's from the source of
described-
the attack, isn't it?
It's described as bonus damage
Then-
when they hit with an attack.
Uh,
So
bec-
I don't know.
I guess the
yeah, let me
question
look at your
is,
thing,
does crit
uh,
does crit reroll bonus damage? Is the question.
Yeah.
leader.
I feel like we've looked this up before and found out that it did, but I could be off.
Yeah, it's just I'm more concerned about what COMET's thing does, because COMET's thing is like outside of the normal
Right.
system a little bit. So COMET, where does your thing say how it does its damage?
It's under leader rank 3, right?
Yeah, let me link it here. Nope, not that one. This one. Gain allies that have your leadership dice can expend them to reduce damage when taking damage, or deal plus 1d6 bonus damage when they hit with an attack.
Critical hits. All damage dice are rolled twice, including bonus damage.
Okay. Then yeah, you just take the highest of all of them, including the leadership. Then, if it's considered bonus damage, then it's just bonus damage.
I rolled 2, 2, 2, and 6, so it's going to
6
be
and 2 and
plus 7.
5, 6. So yeah, 5 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2. What's that
Yes.
altogether?
So 5 plus 6 is 11.
So 15.
Plus 2. Yeah, so it's going to be 13.
15, right? Plus 2 plus 2.
Yes,
Okay.
you're correct.
So, you went from full health to 0 health, is what has happened
Nice.
there. He's gone. He turned off.
think
He
that's
also turned off.
Exactly the amount of damage you needed to do.
Actually, it was a bit overkill. It was
Okay.
more than they had, but you know.
As part of firing my cannon, I move one space closer.
Cool beans. You have taken position, Orion.
Nice.
All right, I cleared out some dudes, guys.
Nice job. We got
Good stuff.
one space locked down.
Well, not
Oh.
quite. I haven't taken control of it. All right.
Did you take
that's
into
me.
account? You didn't take into account your impaired.
Yes, I did. So my prototype weapon has accuracy, and impaired has.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Good.
Yeah, it
I've
has
been the
built-in
one not
accuracy.
taking into account. I have accuracy on all my pistol shots in range, and I haven't been adding that. So that's probably what you're thinking about. All those shots I didn't miss probably could have hit them.
Yeah, no, it's built into specifically the
good.
prototype weapon.
Glad to hear it. Makes my job easier.
It's also smart, which really helped.
So, Orion, since you're now also that impaired drops off.
Yes.
Since you're now alone in the zone, so to speak, it is going to get rid of and redeploy a new flare drone next to you
Okay.
as a quick action. Oh, no, it can't do that. Never mind. It leaves its drone out there because it has to fire its ordnance weapon. It fires
that's
its
true.
bombard cannon first. So, Orion, this will be a bombard against you, who've moved into the zone it doesn't want you in.
I'm in the zone.
11 versus evasion.
Sure.
Plus
I
cluster
made.
seekers.
All right.
So that'll be 10
that's
explosive.
-9.
Mm-hmm.
So that would put me at 14.
I think that should bring you down to 9.
You are correct.
Okay.
Yes. I forgot that I had taken damage.
And now the flak cannon is going to redeploy a drone next to you. Chimera, you're up.
Okay. I just want to confirm something. So I was of the mind to pull the interceptor with the lock on toward me. and I was hoping to use the lockdown to get some accuracy on that roll, but I don't think, because it's a saving throw by the interceptor, that I can't use the lock on like that. Correct?
That is correct. Lock on you can spend for accuracy on your move.
Yeah, it's a bit disappointing because you feel like if you're thinking it's like a lock on target, like it would work for this kind of thing, but because it's a save, it's not the case.
Yeah, it's more about can the enemy get away from it, not if you're on target. Right. You kind of assume the Ferris Slash is on target. It's not about hitting with the Ferris Slash. It's about whether the interceptor can get away from the Ferris Slash.
Okay. Then
I will say I'm going to use that core bonus, that bonus of mine to put a lock on, use a reaction and put a lock on the other interceptor in the zone. So both of them now have lock on.
The one to the far north?
Yeah, far north.
Well, I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but
lock on?
Well, it's like Todd. There's another mech in the space that's right next to me. I can pull one of them next to me. I can't pull two.
I'm just putting lock on him. He keeps that forever.
Well, okay, never mind. I was hoping you'd do.
I'm confused.
I'm going to attack two mechs. I was only going to do one interceptor and one drone, so I won't use that interceptor. It's good for next time. Okay.
I'm not worried about the drone. I'm pretty sure you could kill a little drone.
The drone also doesn't count as a mech in terms of controlling a zone.
Oh, really?
No, it's just a deployable. It has stats, but it doesn't count for controlling the zone.
My God, can you imagine being like a drone mech and then having to do one of these? You just laugh all the way to the bank.
Yeah,
drones. All right, well, sure, I'll do a siege mission, whatever.
Yeah, drones are not counted for this.
Okay, new plan. CHIMERA is going to move next to the one interceptor. So, right. And assume I went around the magnet plate. I didn't feel like drawing that out.
Get around it, sure.
And then I am going to overcharge to pull the lower interceptor toward me.
Sure.
So that I can have my full round to use the drill.
Go for it.
So where's the button to overcharge?
Wait, how does this work? So you're
mech
overcharging?
Stats, it's under burn. The mech stats tab.
Where?
The mech stats tab in the upper left, where HP and stuff is.
Then just
under burn at the very bottom.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
Yep, it's a little dice.
Don't count that one because I forgot to press it earlier.
Yeah, you had already overcharged once, so go ahead and do that again.
3.
There we go. 3. So
I'm at
1,
4.
2, 3. You're at 4. Yep.
Yeah. 5.
You're at 4. It added it automatically to you because it did because you had to click the button again. But you're at 4.
Okay, cool. So I am going to Ferris Slash the lower interceptor. It needs to make an agility save of 14, which it may beat, but we'll see.
It doesn't.
Oh, great. That's perfect.
Shoo.
Okay, cool. What is my heat again? Out of 7. Okay. Just updating the bot. Okay, cool. And then I think the lower one was the one that took more damage from Steve, correct?
That is right.
Okay, then I'm going to use my drill on that one first.
Okay.
So I have 2 accuracy on this because first attack of the round, and I forgot the drill has accuracy already built into it. So roll the dice. 2 accuracy. Roll. It does. Oh boy.
Crit.
It does 22. It's a crit, so it does 20 damage. Which I better damn well hope it kills it, but I get a heat out of that.
Barrels.
It barrel rolls away, making the attack miss.
Fuck me. Doesn't it still take
A melee or ranged attack hits. Trigger. Effect. Barrel rolls flying away 6 spaces, causing the attack to miss. It ignores engagement and does not provoke reactions.
Oh, there goes some pride. Okay.
You're still going to take the overkill, though, because you did make the attack and swing, so you're going to take 1 heat.
I added
Is it
on.
possible if he doesn't deal damage? Like, does damage matter? He didn't hit, right?
He still it's still, he swung the weapon and the weapon overcharged, right? Unless, I guess...
Well, overkill
I guess,
only applies if you roll a 1 on damage. He didn't roll damage because it rolled out of the way.
I was going to say that's what I was going to say, too, is that he rolled the attack and it was a hit, but then that hit became a miss. So he never rolled damage.
Oh,
so,
good.
yeah, you're not going to take the heat then.
Ooh, because I am getting a little high on heat, so that makes me feel a little better.
Yeah.
It is warm in here, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a little warm.
It is a little bit. And
you did use that lock on, so let me go ahead and take that off there.
That's true.
Boop.
And then I'm going to use my Executioner trait to follow up by attacking the other one, which I suspect is probably going to barrel roll too, but we'll see what happens.
We'll find out.
I am going to use the lock on, so that'll give me 2 accuracy again.
I thought you had 2 accuracy before for a different reason.
It was actually 3. It was actually 3 because I forgot about the lock on.
Well, you didn't have to use the lock on. I thought you weren't because you already had 2 accuracy.
You're right. Actually, I did not use the lock on, so it shouldn't go away.
All I'm gonna say is you have to decide that before you roll.
He did. He said what he was using accuracy for. He said because of. He said the reasons.
Well,
and
I can give the reasons if you'd like.
I don't care. No, it's fine. I just want to make clear is you swung that intending to hit. I'll put it back on there because you had so many other accuracy, and Todd says you said you weren't using it. I didn't hear you say that, but just we'll have to make it clear from now on.
He said something like, I used 2 accuracy because this is my first hit and because the weapon gives me that.
Yeah, I never mentioned lock on, and it was Todd who mentioned it afterward because I was like, oh, that's right, he did.
I was paying attention, if he was going to use the lock on or not.
Okay.
Just remember when you do go to roll, there is an option to remove.
Yeah, you have to unclick. If you don't unclick lock on, it automatically rolls lock on if the enemy has a lock on it.
Gotcha. Okay. Here is the second attack. Oh my god, more heat!
Well, you don't
crit again.
My friend,
crits.
you don't have to worry about heat because it's not going to hit anyway.
Then barrel roll.
Whatever.
But hey, listen, you're moving them out of the control zone.
I scared them away, so I have the control point.
You batted at them, and they were like, ah!
Okay, well, I got the control point, guys. I did consume the lock on this guy, so you can remove that from the token. Well, that's one way to get a space, I guess. End turn.
I mean, technically, you haven't taken it yet. You have to, as a protocol, flip it to your side.
At the start of your turn.
At the start of my turn, okay.
That's how protocols work, yep.
Okay, well, I will do that next round.
All right,
so
now
then you still have it.
Let's do some things. First, this repeller is going to take his first action, which is jammed. He's just going to move. And then he's no longer jammed. And then he's going to activate his second time this round. Now he's no longer jammed.
You can activate twice.
Uh-huh. He is going to take a charge against Orion.
Neat.
Oh, did not mean to do that. Stupid shift button. All right, let me dial back in.
The ghost of COMET has appeared. What?
All right. All right. Control button, not shift. There we go. All right. It speeds towards you, Orion, and is going to attack you with its ram cannon.
Neat.
Uh, 19 versus evasion will hit for 5 kinetic.
Nice.
So 4-2, I think.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Can't use his other ability yet. All right. Now, this other repeller, he's going to activate. Now, he knows you're up here, KESTRAL. What's the thing for searching?
Don't know. I'm hidden.
It is the search action. The search action says... Grapple, skirmish, ram. Don't want that. Paramount, quick. Search. Look for a hidden target.
When you search, you attempt to identify hidden targets. To search a mech, choose a character within your sensors that you suspect is hidden. Make a contested system check against their agility.
All right. This won't be great, but it's their systems versus your agility, yes?
Mm-hmm. It's my understanding.
Go ahead and roll your agility.
Is this an agility save?
It's just your agility. It's just rolling your agility. It's like the little dice.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You make all agility checks and saves at +1 accuracy. Okay, that's ace acrobatics.
Yep, he can't.
23.
He cannot succeed this, so he cannot find you.
Cool.
Which means you are hidden. Hidden characters cannot be targeted by hostile attacks or actions, don't cause engagements, and enemies only know their approximate location. Forcing saves, taking reactions, using boost, blah, blah, blah. All the rest of those things. So it doesn't know exactly where you are. It has lost track of you. You have wedged yourself down between the building and the flak cannon, and you can see the repeller with its giant lance and its huge energy boosters on its back, like hovering above you, almost like searching the area for you. It does not seem to find, though, so that's going to waste his turn. All right, it's interceptor time. Those interceptors that you batted away, well, they're back, Chimera.
I hate them.
Gonna move back into the zone here. It's gonna target you with missile launchers. 8 versus your E defense. Will hit for 6 explosive damage. Doing anything there, Chimera?
Because
I think that structures you.
It does structure me, I believe. I don't have any. I didn't technically hit anything, so I can't. I don't have Blade Master dice. So yeah, I just eat it. So
all right, your first structure.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Go to here. Take down to 0. And then I roll. System trauma. A system of your... Oh, I got it. Let's see. I got to roll a d6, and then... Oh, there's a button for literally doing that. A system of your choice is destroyed.
Ooh, let's
I never did that.
Yeah, the little buttons are nice.
Yeah, they're nice.
No, I mean, I never rolled the... After I hit system trauma, I didn't roll again. I just assumed it was the one that I rolled in the first time.
Okay. I'm going to destroy...
Oh, yeah, you rolled twice. You rolled once to see what the... Yeah, you should have done that.
Well, I didn't know that at the time, yeah.
The thing is, and then you roll again to see...
whether it's the 50-50 choice,
Yeah.
All right, Chimera, which system are you getting rid of?
I'm going to disable my Hunter Lock, because this doesn't seem to really apply for this battle anyway.
Destroyed. Okay, Hunter Lock destroyed.
Oh, thank you. I was about to do it.
Yep.
Okay, and then, yeah, I think everything just gets resets in terms of health and whatnot, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
All right, and then that interceptor is going to lock onto you. And its turn. And then this other interceptor is going to activate. It is also going to move into the zone. And it is going to attack you as well, Chimera, with more missiles. And it's going to use the lock on this time. 16 versus E defense will hit for another 6 down to 4.
Correct. And yeah, I'll just take the 4 damage.
And it takes 1 damage. I think it's within 3 of you.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
All right, so it'll take 1 damage.
1 armor piercing. Can't barrel roll out of that, can you?
And this interceptor down the south looks like it failed to recharge its barrel roll, FYI.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask if that happened, so that's good to know.
I didn't roll back up to look, but the second one did recharge. The first one did not, the second one did.
Yeah.
Okay. The one we lock on is a prime target then.
That would be correct.
Sure.
All right. That is the end of this round.
Rough.
At the end of this round, and at the beginning of this next round, Orion.
Yep.
Something odd seems to be happening to your computer.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Artemis, you okay?
It takes a second, but then Artemis says, I'm sorry, Dyne. I have to do this.
Oh no.
Your turn is taken immediately. You are the first one to go this round. She starts ejecting all of the dummy rounds and dummy systems in your mech, turning them all into live fire weapons.
Oh boy.
I love and hate this at the same time.
Oh boy. Things just got very dangerous.
That is your turn, Orion.
Great. Well, that
are all of us aware of this?
I don't know.
I guess people in sensor range or something.
Definitely people within sensors would see Orion ejecting all of the dummy rounds. You can see his core systems booting back up, his main systems powering back on.
Is he able to communicate, I guess?
Do you try, Orion?
Yeah, I'll try to communicate.
What do you say?
I go, so all of my dummy system, all of the dummy and practice systems have just been canceled and ejected.
Do you have live rounds loaded?
I fire plasma and lasers.
Are they activated, I guess?
Oh,
I'm going to say, yeah.
100%.
I feel like Evelene would know this, but does Dyne have an override for Artemis? Or I guess I could just ask.
The best I could do is shut the machine down.
As you're saying this, Orion, Artemis comes over and says, please, you don't understand. I have to do this.
What are you doing?
She says, ambush. And as she says this, I need everyone on the field to make an agility save, please.
Oh, shit.
Except for Orion, who automatically succeeds.
All right.
That'd be another 23, Bob.
Oh, okay. Huh. How about that?
I'm good at one thing.
All right, let me start rolling all these agility saves for the enemies. 13.
Ooh.
Wow, our group 23, 19, 22.
13.
I mean, are you complaining? I feel like something bad's about to happen.
Nope. The drone is absolutely destroyed.
Oh, it's that kind of attack, huh?
Agility 5. Okay, he's gonna get fucked. Ooh. Oh man, KESTRAL, the big cannon you were hiding next to, explodes.
A -3. Wow.
So we technically win. These mechs destructions count as the wins for us, right?
Well,
they didn't turn off.
Of it.
They didn't turn off. He literally exploded. In fact, Chimera, the quote-unquote dead flak cannon next to you, automatically failed because he was turned off. You watch it explode.
Oh.
The dude inside of it. Remember, the cannons are manned.
Yeah, every one of these enemies that you guys already downed ahead of time explodes. All right, this flak cannon... Agility save. Hey, and he had enough HP that it doesn't really matter for him. So he's okay anyway. The Southern Repeller? Oh, just barely. Okay. And then this drone is absolutely destroyed. Okay. Here's what happens. Is swarms and swarms and swarms of missiles start pelting this platform like rain, like hail, like explosive hail. And the only one who was ready for it was Artemis, who, powering up all of your live fire ammunition and moved you out of the way, Orion. Orion, move up to your speed in any direction.
Okay, I'm going to that way.
The
extraction point.
The entire platform is practically junked. All the enemies that were fighting you are panicking and don't really understand what's going on. The emplacements, the weapon emplacements are all destroyed all alongside of you. Every enemy that you had already downed is destroyed because they couldn't move because they're inactive. You watch the hangars that the interceptors came out of. Missiles fly down into the hangars and you watch them exploding from the inside out. The entire platform that you're on shifts and jaunts at an odd angle as it's no longer able to maintain its steering as a platform. As you all watch, as a squadron of mechs is dropped off by a flotilla of tiny, beat-up looking cargo ships that all seem to have dropped their entire cargo's worth full of explosives on this platform.
I don't think this is part of the challenge simulation.
You think?
Did everyone pass their agility save?
Everyone did.
What was the save?
We rolled really high.
The four of you.
I guess we don't know what the check is, but I assume
it was 10. The check was 10. Let me put it this way: they were incredibly powerful explosives, but didn't do any damage unless you failed your check. But it basically destroyed the entire platform you guys are on right now. All of you, maybe tipped off a little bit that something weird was happening with Orion, were a little bit more on alert than you normally were. And you all speed out of the way as this just barrage of explosives comes out of nowhere and just starts decimating all the enemies you're up against. As, like I said, a squadron of mechs that you do not recognize, that do not fly the IFF signals of either station security or any of the other mech groups that you fought. These don't identify as any of the mercenary groups you fought. They're simply identified as Rust 1, Rust 2, Rust 3, Ox 1, and Ox 2. They fly into the field, and they are revved up with live fire weapons, and they're coming straight for you. And this is where we'll pick up next session.
Sorry, Artemis, for gaslighting you.
Yeah.
Who was it that asked if Artemis could see the future?
That was Todd.
All right, everyone. We'll see what happens and what the fuck is going on here next time.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say we don't have to worry about this siege mission anymore, right?
Who knows?
I think we're under siege.
Bye-bye.
I'm still
All right.
going
Bye.
for the control zones.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.